You know, hopefully we'll have a big crowd down in Orlando and so forth. All those who can get down there, I'm sure will try their best to get there. So hopefully we'll have a bunch of Gamecocks and have a good game. I was telling our guys today, this is a game that we talk about for 8 months. So it's a huge game. Bowl game's a huge game. And last year's bowl game, somebody told me there wasn't a single person in China that ever heard of Jadeveon Clowney. Now they all know who he is. After that hit was shown for 8 months. So if we can do something special, the replays will go on for 8 months. So it's a huge game. Bowl games are huge now. They really are. So hopefully we get ready to play our best down there. Okay.
Well, Steve was such a young team. I mean, what does this do for next year? I mean, to have these practice time, and you got so many kids coming back.
Oh, I don't know what it does for next year. We've never really talked too much about that till spring practice gets here, to tell you the truth. But we let the young guys scrimmage a little bit after practice, that's all. So we get a little extra with them. But we're trying to get our guys ready to go win a ball game down in Orlando. That's the big thing right now. Spring ball and off-season workouts, that'll get us ready for next year. So we don't really talk much about next year.
Do you have a feeling about getting down there early versus getting down there a little bit later? Some teams take different approaches.
No, we have the same approach. We have the same approach that we go day after Christmas. A lot of the northern teams come a day early. I think they want some good weather, stuff like that. But I tell you what, usually after about 6 days, the guys are ready to play a ball game and get home. So I think that's plenty of time to be down there.
At any point this year, did you wonder when Shaq Roland was going to click, when it was going to click for him?
Shaq Roland?
Yeah.
Don't you remember about the third play of the season?
Yeah, but then I remember the next 4, 5, or 6 games too.
Well, he had a little issue that wasn't entirely all his fault, where he had to miss 3 games. But he worked his way back in there, and he's really made some nice plays the last couple of games. That fade route he caught against Clemson. He actually caught one against Florida, but he slightly bobbled it, and they didn't give it to him. But the one against Clemson, we were actually watching it today. He barely got a foot in. The guy had him covered. I don't know how he caught it. Just we had so many plays like that in that Clemson game that, golly, how'd that happen for us? But good fortune smiles on us in Williams-Brice Stadium, and our fans have been very helpful. That's why we've won 18 in a row there, no question. Good things have been happening for us.
Shaq's body control in the air particularly is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, and he caught the long one there. It was sort of he was trying to stretch the ball in the end zone when he fumbled it, to tell you the truth. He caught it, took 2 steps, and was trying to take it out of this hand, and shove it across the goal line, and he fumbled it. And the referee said you have to take the ball to the ground. So even though he caught it and took a couple of steps, he turned it loose, and it was considered no catch.
You've been coaching football a long time, obviously, and been to a lot of bowl games. Has your approach changed much over the years?
No, same, pretty much same. The importance now is changed for all of us. The importance is changed for really all college coaches and so forth, because it's usually the only game that hits you with the Gatorade bucket or the ice water bucket. By the way, I got Fleetwood back today. I got one of the 2 that hit me. The players got a big kick out of that too. He was on a knee there in special teams, and so I got Fleetwood. I got to get Kelsey Quarles. He's next in line, but he's watching me everywhere I go now. So it's gonna be tough to get Kelsey, but I got one of the 2 today.
The whole bucket or just a cup? I mean, how did you get Fleetwood back?
I had the little container of the ice bucket. No, the big bucket.
Well, other than an ice bucket,
it was not that big. It was big enough I could lift it. That was for sure. But he was on a knee watching the punting and so forth, so I got him pretty good.
Well, other than the importance of the ice bucket, what were the other things?
Well, the players realize it's not all that funny to get hit with that thing. Have y'all ever been hit with one?
No.
Well, it's not a lot of fun unless you're expecting it. If you're expecting it, you get your Gore-Tex on. All right, hit me, But when you're not, and the other day they got me. They come all the way down the visor and the hat, and it took a while to get out, but that's okay.
You gonna coach that any? You gonna coach it up any of this during bowl prep?
Well, you notice some coaches say you can hit me on the back, but don't hit my hair. There's some of those out there. You've probably seen those coaches that don't get hit in the hair.
Saban got mad at him after the national championship when he got hit.
Oh, he got hit with the bucket and the stuff one year. But anyway, they only hit him on the shoulders usually now. But that's the bowl game. That's the importance of it. Yeah.